Hello, my dear students. This is Chirag. Welcome to my channel, Every Student Zone. In my last videos, I have completed noun and its types in detail with revision questions. I will put the link of those videos in description box and in I button as well. In this video, we will study all about pronoun and its types with full explanation, and at the end of this video, we will have some revision questions and you will have to answer each question honestly. So stay with me till the end. So let's start. Pronoun and its types. So pronoun. A word is used in place of noun is called as pronoun. In other words, in order to avoid repetition of a noun in a sentence, we use pronoun. For example, Mrs. Shukla being a good teacher, she is liked by all the students. Here, Mrs. Shukla is a noun and she is pronoun for this noun. Now let's see what are the types of pronoun. They are personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, distributive pronouns, reciprocal pronouns, reflexive pronouns, emphatic or emphasizing pronouns, indefinite pronouns, relative pronouns, and interrogative pronouns. Now let's discuss each one by one. Number 1. Personal pronoun. They are used as first person, second person, and third person, hence they are called personal pronoun. For example, Ram is my best friend. He is a nice person. Here he is used in place of Ram. So he is a personal pronoun because Ram is the name of a person and hence it is replaced by he, which is pronoun. Remember one thing, personal pronouns are used in two cases. They are nominative case and objective case. Nominative case, when pronouns is used as subject, they are called nominative case, and objective case, when pronoun is used as an object. Now let's see what are the uses of pronoun as first person, second person, and third person. Here you can see in this table, I and we are first person, you is the second person, he, she, it, and they are third person, and they are further categorized according to their noun number, that is singular and plural. Here let's take an example. I teach him. Here I is a nominative case and him is an objective case. Let's take one more example. He is taught by me. Here he is a nominative case and me is an objective case. Here you can see I changes into me when they are changing from nominative case to objective case, and similarly he changes into him when changing from nominative case to an objective case. Here nominative case and objective case of all persons are shown. Let's see what are the uses of personal pronoun. If all the three persons or 2 out of 3 persons come in a single sentence, then the order will be 2, 3, 1. For example, you, he and I shall study for the exam. It means second person will come first, then third person, and then followed by first person. Next, if all the 3 persons or 2 out of 3 persons come in a single sentence and something wrong is talked about or some mistake done by the persons has been accepted, then the order will be 1, 2, 3. For example, I, you and he have made a mistake. It means first person will come first, then second person, and then followed by third person. Next, if pronouns are used in plural form, then order should be 1, 2, 3. For example, we, you and they should now get down to work. Here again, in this rule, first person will come first, then second person, and later followed by third person. Next, an objective case comes after let, like, between and, but, except and all prepositions. For example, let me do this work. He laughed at me. There is no problem between she and me. Here, here you can see, with all these words given in the inverted commas, only objective case will come, not any nominative case. Next, if there is a comparison between two nominative case, the pronoun of the nominative case is used after as slash then. For example, he as fast as I run faster than he. Here you can see both sentences are comparative sentences. Here in these type of sentences, nominative case is used. Next, if a sentence starts with it followed by any form of be, the pronoun that follows be must in nominative case. For example, it is I who am to be blamed. Here, am is the form of be, so with this case, nominative case of a person should be used. Now let's see what are the uses of it. It is used for non-living things, animals, infants, and insects. They is used the plural form of it. For example, ant is an insect. It can lift any object more than its weight. Here, ant is an insect. So, in order to avoid repetition, we use its pronoun form, that is, it. It is used to denote time, weather, temperature, distance, or any other natural event. It is used only as an introductory subject. In this case, it is called empty it, as it has no meaning. For example, it is raining, it is morning, it is 6 o'clock. Next, it is also used in place of infinitive clause and gerund. For example, it is easy to solve it. It is said that virtue is its own reward. Next, it is used to sentence a subject to emphasize the noun or the pronoun. For example, it was he who made this mistake. Here, it is used to emphasize the pronoun, that is he, emphasizing that he is the only one who has made mistake. Now, let's see second type of pronoun, that is possessive pronoun. This type of pronoun shows possession or ownership. For example, this pen is mine. Note, possessive pronouns are made from nominative case of personal pronouns. It means we do not make possessive pronouns from the objective case of persons. Here, you can see in the table, all the possessive cases are made from nominative cases of personal pronouns. Like, I changes into mine, we changes into ours, you changes into yours, he changes into his, she changes into hers, they changes into theirs. Let's see what are the uses of possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns are not used before nouns. For example, our school will be closed under lockdown. Here, ours is wrong. So according to this rule, we use our, which is possessive adjective. Here, you can see the list of possessive adjectives that are made from nominative cases of personal pronouns. Let's take examples. This is my book and this book is mine. Here, in the first sentence, my is a possessive adjective and in the next sentence, mine is a possessive pronoun. Next, possessive pronoun can be used in any sentence as the subject of the verb. For example, yours is a new car, hers is a beautiful horse. In the first sentence, yours is a new car means your car is a new car. And in the next sentence, hers is a beautiful house. It means her house is a beautiful house. So possessive pronouns can be used as a subject in some sentences. Next, possessive pronoun can be used as an object of a verb. For example, he has lost my book as well as yours. It means he has lost my book as well as your book. So, we can use possessive pronoun as an object of a verb. Next, possessive pronoun can be used as the object of a preposition. For example, your house is better than mine. Here, then is a preposition followed by a possessive pronoun. Next, in possessive pronouns, apostrophe is not used before s. For example, in the first sentence, the bear has a ring around its nose, and next, the bear has a ring around its nose. Here, you can clearly understand the difference in their colors. We do not put apostrophe in case of any possessive pronouns. So, second statement is correct. Next, gerund is used after possessive adjective. In such cases, never use possessive pronoun or objective case of pronoun. Here, gerund is a phrasal noun that functions as a noun. We will discuss this topic soon. For example, let's see one example. I was confident of my winning the match. Here, we do not use mine because it will not make sense. So here, my is a possessive adjective. Let's see next type of pronoun, that is reflexive pronoun. These are the words ending in self or selves that are used when subject and object of a sentence are the same. For example, herself, themselves, yourself, myself, etc. Example, the poor man poisoned himself and his children. Here himself is defining the poor man. Here some more examples. I can do it myself. She blames herself for that incident. Don't hurt yourself by playing carelessly. In all these three sentences, we are using reflexive pronoun. Now see what are the uses of reflexive pronoun. Use reflexive pronoun after acquit, avail, reconcile, amuse, resign, avenge, exert, apply, adapt, adjust, pride, absent, and enjoy. For example, the officers acquitted themselves well during the crisis. She has reconciled herself to the demands of her in-laws. Here, you can see acquitted is followed by themselves, which is a reflexive pronoun, and in the next sentence, reconciled is followed by herself, which is also a reflexive pronoun. Next, keep, stop, turn, qualify, bathe, move, rest, and hide. Do not take reflexive pronoun after him. For example, you should keep yourself away from bad boys. Here, we do not use reflexive pronoun. So, the statement will be, you should keep away from bad boys. Similarly, in the next sentence, he hid in the room is correct instead of he hid himself in the room. Next, reflexive pronoun cannot be used as a subject or an object of a sentence unless a noun pronoun comes before it. For example, I myself did this work. She herself wants to learn English. They themselves enjoyed the party. Here, you can see, before all reflexive pronouns, any noun or pronoun should come. Now let's see next type of pronoun, which is distributive pronoun. A distributive pronoun considers members of a group separately rather than collectively. It means we use this type of pronoun when there is showing division of nouns or pronouns in that sentence. For example, each, every, either, neither, everyone, none, any, etc. Here are some examples in sentences. Each of the students have participated in the drama act. Neither of them plays well. Everyone must finish the breakfast. Either of you can help me in this matter. Here, in the first sentence, we are talking about every students who have participated in the drama act. In the second sentence, neither means none of the two, and in the last sentence, either means any of the two. Let's see what are the uses of distributive pronoun. Either denotes choice between two. For example, either of these friends is naughty. Either of these two friends is naughty. Here you can see the first sentence is wrong because either is the choice between two. So second sentence is correct. Next, next, any or one is used to choose between many persons or things. For example, one of these boys is naughty. Here we are indicating only one boy out of many boys. Next, neither denotes none out of two persons or things. For example, neither of the two girls is guilty. Here we are talking about two girls. Next, none denotes none out of more than two persons or things. For example, none of his four sons looked after him. Let's see next type of pronoun, that is demonstrative pronoun. A demonstrative pronoun is a pronoun that is used to point to something specific within a sentence. These pronouns can indicate items in space or time, and they can be either singular or plural. For example, this, that, these, those, etc. Here are some examples. This is my pen. These are good items. That is a book. Those are my pets. Here, all these bold words are indicating pronoun. Now see what are the uses of demonstrative pronoun. This is used for a singular object, person, that is placed closer. For example, this is my cat. Here, the cat is a singular noun. Next, this is used for plural objects, persons, that are placed closer. For example, these are my cats. Here, cats is a plural noun. Next, that is used for plural object, person, that is placed farther. For example, that is a book. Next, those is used for more than one objects, persons, that are placed farther. For example, those are my books. Let's see next type of pronoun, that is reciprocal pronoun. A reciprocal pronoun is a type of pronoun which is used for one of the participants of a reciprocal construction, that is, a clause in which two participants are in a mutual relationship. For example, each other, one another, etc. Each other denotes mutual relationship between two persons or things. For example, he was afraid that his knees knocked each other. Next, Mark and Jane helped each other. Here, you can clearly understand in these two sentences there are mutual relationship between two persons or things. One another denotes mutual relationship among more than two persons or things. For example, the team members fight with one another. Kids were staring at one another. Here, we are discussing about more than two people. So, we use one another to show mutual relationship among them. Now see, next type of pronoun, that is emphatic or emphasizing pronoun. Emphatic means forceful and clear. So emphatic pronouns are those pronouns that highlight the noun. For example, myself, himself, themselves, itself, etc. These are same as reflexive pronoun. The difference is in how they are used. For example, I myself heard his remarks. We often deceive ourselves. He himself said so. I myself went to the market and bought it. Here, you can see these pronouns are used to emphasize or to put pressure on a noun or pronoun. Next type, indefinite pronoun. They do not refer to a specific person, place, or thing. For example, everybody, somebody, anything, someone, everyone, everything, something, nothing, anyone, etc. For example, I don't know anything about it. I have nobody to talk to. There was nothing we could do. Next type, relative pronoun. Those pronouns that connect a clause or phrase to a noun or a pronoun. For example, who, which, that, what, why, etc. Now see what are the uses of relative pronoun. Who, which, that are used as a subject in subordinate clause. For example, the boy who came here is a player. Here, the boy who came here is a subject. So, in case of subordinate clause, we are treating these three relative pronoun as a subject. Next, whom, which, that are used as an object in subordinate clause. For example, I have a son whom I love very much. Here, whom is used as an object in subordinate clause. Next, if two antecedents are joined by and, one being a human and the other being a non-living thing or animal, a relative pronoun that is used. For example, the man and his dog that I saw yesterday have been kidnapped. Next, that is used after a superlative degree. For example, Mr. Mishra is the most laborious man that I have ever seen. Here, one proper noun is comparing with many of its kind. So, that will be used in these type of sentences. Here, most is used for superlative degree, which we will discuss later in our upcoming videos. Next, if all denotes people and is used as a subject, who or that is used and not whom or which. For example, all who or that are interested to do this work can start now. Here, we can use either who or that. Both are correct. Next, if all denotes non-living things, that is used and not who or whom. For example, all that glitters is not gold. Here, glitter is an uncountable noun. So remember, all plus uncountable noun is followed by that. Here, that noun must be an uncountable noun. Next, everything, nothing, the only, any, all, everyone, none, no, anybody, much, little, the same, the few, the little, will take that after them. For example, this is the only pen that I bought yesterday. My father has given me everything that I needed. My wife has spent the little money that I gave her. Here, you can see all these words come in these sentences, so we are using that. Next type of pronoun, that is interrogative pronoun. These pronouns are used for asking questions. For example, who, whom, whose, which, etc. Who is used for the subject. For example, who is playing. Here, who is used as a subject. Next, whom is used for the object. For example, whom has he invited. Here, whom is using as an object. Next, whose is used to find out the owner. For example, whose book is this? Next, preposition plus whom can be used, but not preposition plus who. For example, by whom was the Ramayana written is the correct statement. We do not use by who was the Ramayana written. That will be wrong. Next, if a choice is to be made between two or more, which is used, for example, which is your brother in the crowd? Here, we are indicating one person out of many. Okay, we have completed pronoun and its type. So let's start some revision. Identify the types of pronoun in the following sentences. Here, he is the best student in the class. What kind of pronoun this is? It's a personal pronoun. Next, this is a pen. It is a demonstrative pronoun. Next, my friend Reena is doing her job in Delhi. Here, her is a possessive pronoun. Next, none of his four sons looked after him. Here, none is a distributive pronoun. Next, whose pencil this is? Here, whose we have just discussed. It is an interrogative pronoun. Next, the girl that sits behind you in the class is my friend. Here, that is used as a relative pronoun. Next, neither of the two brothers has brought his luggage. Here, neither is distributive pronoun. Next, the secretary and treasurer is negligent of his duty. Here, his is a possessive pronoun. Next, Ram and Shyam do their work. Here, there is a possessive adjective. The climate of Pune is better than that of Mumbai. Here, that is demonstrative pronoun. Next, this is the same man that deceived me. Here, there are two pronouns. What are they? This is a demonstrative pronoun and that is a relative pronoun. Next, all students who are going to picnic should stay with their class teachers. Here, who is a relative pronoun. Next, anything is possible if you believe. If you believe. Here, anything is a indefinite pronoun. Next, there is nothing interesting in this book. Here again, nothing is an indefinite pronoun. Next, I myself went to the market and bought it. Here, myself is an emphatic pronoun. Next, which of the servants do you want? Here, which is used as an interrogative pronoun. Next, he should keep his promise. Here, he is a personal pronoun. Next, it is not I who am to be blamed. Here, who is a relative pronoun. Next, I shall avail myself of this opportunity to meet you there. Here, myself is used as a reflexive pronoun. Next, we are proud to announce that every one of us has earned a good name. Here, everyone is a distributive pronoun. Next, Ria and Tina never liked each other. Here, here, each other is a reciprocal pronoun. Now let's discuss some spotting errors. First one is, unless two or more members object to him joining the club, we shall have to accept his application for membership. Here, we should change him into his, as possessive adjective comes before a gerund. Next, our dog may look fierce, but that wouldn't hurt a fly. Here, we should use it in place of that because dog is an animal and we use it for animals. Next, all doubts are cleared between you and I. Here between and takes objective form of pronoun. So we should change I into me. Next, the front page story was about a girl that hurt herself while saving a child in an accident. Here, we should use who in place of that, as schoolgirl is a subject which will take relative pronoun who. Next, the last thing that fond mother gave her only son was his blessing. Here, mother will take possessive adjective her. Next, it is not I who is to be blamed. Here, I should be followed by am. Next, I shall avail of this opportunity to meet you there. Here, avail is followed by a reflexive pronoun. So, what will be the correct statement? I shall avail myself of this opportunity to meet you there. Next, put you in my situation and you will realize the problems faced in my professions. Here, we should change you into yourself. Next, each of them has to understand their responsibility. Here, we should change their into his, as each takes singular pronoun. Next, here is the man whom I think committed the crime. Here, the man is the subject that will take relative pronoun who. Next, he took his younger sister with himself. Here, we should change himself into him. Next, the company is in debt and has been unable to pay their employees' salaries for the past 6 months. Here, company is a singular noun and will take its in place of them. Next, you cannot change people, but you can definitely change on. Here, on should be replaced with yourself. Next, even those which have no previous work experience have applied for this job. Here, in place of which, who should be used, as who is a relative pronoun. Next, the two sisters shouted at one another. Here, we use one another for more than two persons, so each other should be used here. Next, the poor man poisoned him and his own children. Here, him should be replaced by himself. Next, many a student have passed the IIT exam. Here, many a student is a singular form, so in place of have, we use has. Next, it was me who was responsible for making all the arrangements for the successful completion of his studies. Here, Change me into I. Next, I wonder why are you tinkering with the wire? You might get shock. Here, it is not an interrogative sentence, so we should write you are in place of are you. Next, John, I, and Harry have finished our studies. Here, we should follow 2-3-1 rule. It means second person will come first, then third, and later on first person. That is John, Harry, and I. Next, all the dresses looked good, and so I bought all of it. Here, it should be replaced by them, as dresses is a plural form of noun. Next, both of them will not refute the charges. Here, we should use neither in place of both. Next, the master did not know who of the servants broke the expensive dinner set. Here, we are making choice between the two servants. So, in place of who, which should be used. Next, he, you, and I shall arrange everything and shall not ask themselves for help. Here, according to the 2-3-1 rule, you, he, and I is the correct order. Next, was it me who had to face the music? Here, use I in place of me. Next, the audience are requested to be in its seats and stay away from the track. Here, change its into their, because for individual persons or things, plural pronoun and plural verb are used. Next, one should keep his promise if one wants respect from both friends and enemies. Here, use once in place of his, as once is a possessive case of one. Next, if I were he, I would teach him a lesson. Here, him should be replaced with he. Next, being a rainy day, I could not go to school. Here, add it before being to make the sentence meaningful. Next, one of them forgot to take their passport and found himself in a difficult situation. Here, one is a singular noun, so in place of their, his should be used. Next, each girl was given a packet of sweets and she was happy. Here, we should change she into they, as a sentence changes after and hence plural noun they will be used, as now all the girls are being referred to. Next, myself and he will manage everything. Here, change myself into I. Next, the Ganga is a river whose origin has always been a matter of speculation. Here, change whose origin into the origin of which, because whose is not used for non-living things. Next, it is difficult to say who is the better of the two players. Here, again we are making choice between two players, so which should be used. Next, it is the best which the government can do for the downtrodden. Here, that is used in place of which, as a superlative degree is followed by that. Next, this is the road whose inauguration was done by the president. Here again, whose is not used for non-living things. So, in place of whose inauguration, we should use the inauguration of which. Next, many women reconcile to the demands of their in-laws. Here, Reconcile should be followed by a reflexive pronoun. So what will be the correct statement? Many women reconcile themselves to the demands of their in-laws. Next, the person who I met yesterday was my classmate. Here, change who into whom because we need a relative pronoun for an object. Next, a good friend of me has been in London for 20 years. Here, change me into mine. Next, it was him who came running into the classroom. Here, change him into he. Next, owing to me being a newcomer, I was unable to get a good house. Here, change me into my, as possessive case is used before gerund. Okay, my dear students, that's all for today. I hope you have understood all about pronoun and its types. If you have any doubts related to this topic, do not hesitate to ask me. Tell me your doubts in the comment section and I will definitely explain it. In my next video, we will do complete analysis of verb and its types. Till then, take care. If this video is helpful to you, like it, share it and subscribe my channel for more videos. Thanks.